Welcome back to another episode of Wassiboi Food Quest. As you know, Wassiboi is currently in Spain. Well, he was in Spain. Whilst he was there, he thought it would be a great idea to check out the Spanish cuisines. And ain't no better way to check it out by visiting the fast food places. The American fast food place. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would you go all the way over there to try out the fast food chains? Simple, really, because I just wanted to try out and see if it was different. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, we have 5 locations, but before that, let's quickly recap. If you watched the previous video, you will know that Wassiboi arrived in Spain very late.
2:20 a.m.
By the time he got to the hotel and into his room, it was already past his bedtime.
It is 5:34 a.m.
It was the following morning, whilst on his exploration quest, that he came across location numero uno.
I just placed an order. There was some error with their machines, you know, because I was trying to pay it and it gave me an error. So I had to redo the order and then print the receipt to go and pay at the cash register. But when I did that, the total is less than what it was meant to be. See, total 30.26.
So yeah, originally when I placed the order, as you can see on here, the total was 33.94. As you can imagine, it was a pleasant surprise when it came to paying. It was asking me to pay less.
I don't know, maybe it's an error on their side, because I know KFC in the UK used to do that. So you used to like use your reward and then you can keep adding your reward even though you've already used it. So you get a bunch of free shit.
So I did order a decent amount of food. The guy did say it was going to take around 5 minutes, but I don't think it's going to take around 5 minutes because the amount of stuff that I got. Also, I need to check and make sure I'm not missing. Oh my god, caught myself in 2K. Alright, come on, let's food taste.
Okay guys, so this is Popeyes. I didn't even check if they got every single one of them.
I wonder why.
The reason why there's so much items is because I was using a bunch of fucking vouchers.
Which I stumbled upon by mistake. All I wanted to do was to check out the Popeyes location in Spain. So I googled Popeye Spain. Turns out there's quite a few locations. Anyway, click into the first link and that should take you to the Popeye Spanish website. You can check out the menu, the restaurants, but what we want to click on is offers. As you can see, there's a bunch of different offers. Select the one that you want and all you need to do is enter this code. Anyway, let's dig in.
Fucking ice cream. Look at this shit, bro. Look, that's like half.
So the first thing we're gonna try is the Louisiana cheese ball.
That's alright. That's alright. Let's try the fries. Cajun. Oh, aha.
Not much to say about the fries apart from it was alright. You don't believe me? Listen to this.
Fries alright.
Told you. Anyway, next is the chicken wing. But what type of sauce is that?
Teriyaki and hoisin sauce. I don't know how you pronounce that. Hoisin, hyacinth. I don't know, bro. It looks like chocolate.
Not gonna lie, the sauce ruined it.
Some people might like the taste, I don't. I mean, the chicken on its own would have been fucking nice.
Next is either the bacon barbecue bacon burger or the bacon barbecue burger.
So it has cheese, bacon, and chicken.
And obviously the brioche bun.
This is warm as hell, bro.
Let's take a big bite.
Oh, fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. You know what? I can't fault it. So I'm going to give it an 8.9, right, in terms of taste overall. I was going to give it a 9. That sauce on that chicken wing or whatever brought it down by 0.1. I did order the sexy cheese burger.
This one comes with the chicken burger, the cheese, the bacon, the mac and cheese. Let's take another big bite. This one was an absolute battle. Look at that.
That is amazing. That is fucking amazing. Honestly, this brings it back to 9.
So that's the 9 for the taste. But in terms of the cost, guys, I'm a bit confused because I don't know whether I underpaid or overpaid. Yes, I use the promotions. I love it when places have offers and promotions that you can use. However, the cost of each item didn't really add up to the final price.
It's not putting the cost of some of the stuff that was included, you know, like additional stuff, which is weird. Cost, I'm going to give it an 8.7.
So yeah, I think that's it. Have I missed anything?
Oh, to be fair, I haven't tasted this. They didn't even put any sauce. They were trying to charge me for more for the sauce. Right, this is it. Alright, really mix it, but well, it's already liquid.
Yeah, this one was pretty much like milkshake with bits in.
I like it. It's alright. It's an ice cream. 7. I'll give it 7.
Okay, so we have a 9 for the taste and 8.7 for the cost. So that's a 17.7 for Popeyes.
On to the next spot.
Okay, so the next location on the list is Bell Taco. I'm not gonna lie to you, this one pissed me off. As you can tell, I'm already gonna be biased. Firstly, let's start with the menu. There's not much difference between the Spanish Taco Bell and the one from the UK, but that's not the issue. I had a quick browse of the menu, picked a few items that I wanted to try, and the total cost came to around this. However, that's not it either.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been waiting for at least 10 minutes so far. It's not fast food. Definitely not fast food.
What really annoyed me was the fact that it took around 5 minutes to get a few fucking items, and there was barely anybody there.
We are still in front of Taco Bell.
Like, I didn't even order a lot of items, and there's hardly anyone there. Is it all Taco Bells that are this slow?
So I'm not gonna lie to you, the service, that's already like a 2, so that's already shit. Okay, so we got our stuff, finally. We got the Taco Bell stuff. This took way too long for the stuff that I got. So it took at least 30 minutes. 4 items, no fucking way. I got 4 items, it took more than 30 minutes to get it.
Okay, so these are the 4 items that I got. Honestly, I'm so glad that I didn't buy a lot. God knows how long that would have taken. So, should we start with this one?
Okay, you should probably not start with this. Alright, so let's start with this. This is chicken nacho. You get 6 inside.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is warm it up, because that shit's cold as hell. We're also gonna warm it up with this 2 birds, 1 stone.
Alright, so that's been warmed up. So let's start with the chicken nachos again.
Disfrute de su comida. That's Spanish for enjoy your meal, you uneducated piece of shit.
That's nice. That's actually nice. There's a little bit of a kick, but it's not spicy. I mean, I can handle it. Honestly, if I can handle it, then you can probably handle it. This one is the jamon York. Jamon, hamon. Is that how you spell ham? Ham.
I don't know, man. I ain't Spanish. Anyway, as you can see, there's ham, cheese, and some sauce in there. Let's dig in.
Now let's mix the 2 together.
Honestly, I really want to hate on this, but
I like it.
yeah, I like it.
I like it.
So much that we're gonna try it with the sauce. So this is the cheese sauce. So how was that?
Can't really taste the cheese.
Yeah, that was very bland. Let's try the barbecue sauce. Tried it with the chicken nachos first, and then tried it with the jamon.
This doesn't do anything. This kind of changed the taste. Mixing these 2 together, no. Mixing these together, yes.
So the next thing we're gonna try is,
Bola de canela. I'm not too sure what that means.
but let's try it anyway.
I don't like the texture, man. It's soft and weird, bro. No.
It also had some weird simony taste. I can still feel it. That shit was shit. Okay, final item. Some type of wrap with Kit Kat inside.
That's alright.
Yeah, it wasn't mind-blowing, but I think it's now time to rank.
Let's start with this weird ass fucking balls, right? This shit is getting a 2. No, actually, a 1. Fuck this shit, bro. This gets a 7.5. This gets an 8. This gets a 6.
So what's that overall?
5.5.
And what about the cost?
I'm gonna give it a 6.9. The total cost was 11.61. Personally, I think that's okay.
So that's 5.5 plus 6.9, and that's 12.4.
That was Taco Bell. On to the next spot.
The next location on the list is King Burger. This one was located near the port. There was a bunch of boats, yachts. There was a little workout place just above it. There was also a beach further down. Oh, and this is also the place where I almost broke my skull doing the backflip. So, let's get some Burger King.
Placed my order around 2 minutes ago. I only got 1 thing, so it shouldn't really take that long. A lot of the stuff was out of stock. The stuff that they had in stock is stuff like I've already tried.
Yeah, so a lot of the Burger King items were completely out of stock. I'm gonna guess it's due to the location. Just like Popeye's, Burger King also had coupons you can use. And this is the one that I used.
I'm not gonna lie, they didn't have a lot of the stuff, so
this is what we got.
yeah. Alright, we got our stuff, which is the CBK, that's what it says. Without the sauce and without this lettuce.
You know me, I don't fuck with veggies. Do I look like a vegan to you? I also got fries and good old
Dragon's piss.
I don't want to shit on this, but I just want to point out that it did take 15 minutes to get my order. Anyway, inside the burger, you'll find cheese, bacon, chicken, and some bits, which I'm not too sure what it is.
That looks sorry as fuck, bro.
Let's take a big bite. You know what? That tasted pretty good, even though there was hardly any bacon in there. I also tried the fries. Unfortunately, there was no seasoning.
Fries are crispy, no salt on it. Burger, very nice. I'm gonna give it an 8. In terms of the cost, I used the voucher, $8. It's like €8. If I convert into pound, it's okay. Yeah, if I convert to pound, it's okay for Burger King. Burger King is pretty pricey. Price, I'll give it an 8. Taste, I'll give it an 8.
There was loads of things that was out of stock, so I think I'm being more than fair scoring it this amount.
I thought Burger King was gonna be the best, but well, so far Popeye's at the top. I was gonna go to a different Burger King and try other stuff, but at this point I'm not. Anyway, on to the next spot. Vamos.
So the next location on the list is KFC. The original one that I was meant to go to was actually right next to the Burger King, but I decided to go to a different one just in case this KFC was also going to be out of stock. So this location is actually right next to the Popeyes we went to at the start of the video.
It's not available. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, even this one didn't have some of the stuff available. We'll just have to get what we can.
Alright guys, we just got our food. That took around 11 minutes. The first thing I want to try actually is the fries.
Interesting. Let me try this again.
It's not even salted, bro. Bro, who the fuck is that looking at me?
Unfortunately, the fries had no flavors, was soft, not crispy, what a letdown. So the next thing we're going to try is the wrap. This came with the burger through the use of the coupon. I could either choose 2 burgers or 2 wraps or 1 of each.
So I chose a burger and a wrap. Alright, so this is it. If I just open this up, there's bacon, there's chicken, there's cheese.
Let's give it a taste. Also, I think this came with lettuce, but I removed it.
That's fucking beautiful. I had no high expectation with KFC. This is fucking amazing.
So the next one we're going to try is the burger. It came with the exact same stuff as the wrap, but instead of the wrap, it was the brioche buns.
Alright, let's go for another big bite.
So I proceeded to give it a big bite, but
Mr. Bacon, where is it? Try here.
I know you couldn't see it properly, but there was only 1 strand of bacon.
That time I got the bacon, but no chicken. The wrap was better. It's basically the same as the wrap, but the wrap was better.
So the next one we're going to be trying is the item they were promoting. They had a big sign in the front.
The charge is 0.01 for plastic. Where's the plastic? Everything here is cardboard. Like, this is paper, like wood, paper, 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 paper. Where's the plastic? Why are you charging me for plastic? So this is how it looks. Oh, I thought there was 2, but look, it's just 1 giant one, and then they're folded together. So it's basically a wrap. So it's basically what I just had there. It's meant to be nachos in this.
So I decided to open it up to see if there was any nachos.
Bro.
There was barely any nachos in there. How did they get away with this shit?
The taste is nice. It's actually very nice.
Okay, it's time to wash it down with
Dragon's Piss.
It's time to rate. Let's start with the cost.
Total price still came to $20.79. That's expensive. Listen, I'm gonna give it a 7. Taste. Okay, in terms of the taste, so this one gets a 5, this one gets an 8.5, this one gets an 8. Overall, for the taste, I'm gonna give it an 8. That is the KFC review, KFC Spain. Let's go on to the next one.
What's that, a 15? Not bad. Now, let's get on with the 5th and final location, which is McDonald's. I'm pretty sure most of you probably already guessed what the final location was. So this location was just off what looked like a motorway, and there was like a little play area right next to it, which I didn't film because there was a bunch of kids around. Besides, I don't want to get all the pedos excited. Yeah, you know who you are. Anyway, we got there by taking the train and doing a little bit of parkour. Alright guys, so today we're going to be trying McDonald's. Got like some dessert balls with fillings inside. I also got this, which I'll tell. Basically, I got 3 things. The total price was €6.80. And what I noticed about McDonald's is different locations have different prices for the same items. Secondly, they charge you for plastic even if you're not using plastic, which is crazy to me. And this is where we got interrupted. Hola. No, English. Francés. So she was sent by her colleague to find out who we were, most likely because of this. Google Translate with you? Oh, okay. Is it okay with that? Are they okay with it? Yes? Okay. So basically, a few kids saw that we were filming and came up to us to ask us to take some pictures with them. I'm pretty sure they thought we were someone else.
Huh? Thank you.
No problem.
So yeah, if you see me out and about, come and take some pictures. Why not? This ain't the first time I'm mistaken for someone else.
He looks like KSI.
People can't even say my name correctly. Anyway, told I'm KSI and ask her to subscribe. Now, let's get back to the food taste.
So basically what I was saying is they charge you for plastic even though nothing is plastic. When you buy water, they don't charge you for plastic, but yeah, it's weird. Anyway, let's start with this. I don't know the name because she took the receipt. That is overloaded with cheese, by the way, not for me. This one's called chicken bites. It's like popcorn chicken in KFC. I like this one, not because it's chicken and I'm black, because it's nice. I don't know what this one has in it. It's either bueno or white chocolate. I have no idea what this is. Oh, this one is hard, bro. It's not, this one's not gonna be that great. Nope, they should have warmed it up. This one's got like chocolate or Nutella or something. Yeah, that one's good. This one's got Biscoff in, and I don't like Biscoff. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's gone bad again. It was bad, then it was okay, then it was bad again. That's everything. Nah.
I was trying to give a breakdown and give a score, and this is when she came back again. She wasn't buying that I'm KSI, so this time I told her I was iShowSpeed and that she can find me on Amazon Prime.
Gracias. Gracias.
De nada. In terms of the rating, price, these fuckeries that they have going on in different McDonald's and these weird taxes, not having that. So due to that, you're getting a 7. In terms of taste, I'll give it a 7. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. This was trying out the fast food places in Spain.
So yeah, that's everything, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this outro.
T'as vu le mec, le Colombien là?
Ouais.
Monsieur Larkel. Tu vois, c'est où? Il dit, ah, je sais pas.
I don't speak Spanish.
You want to say in Spanish?
Yes.
Okay.
Pero que si tenemos mal estado.
But it turns out there's different things every day. Oh, no, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
Thanks.
Don't worry.
Welcome to Spain.
Thank you.
YouTubeur, mon gars, elle veut le gratter sur toi. Dans 10 ans, quand elles vont grandir, allez, on l'a vu, on l'a vu. Et t'as tout enregistré en plus. Hein.
Ouais. Il faut que je baisse ça. Just looking for this.
Ah, il est là.
Heureusement que j'étais là.
Heureusement que j'étais là.
C'était là. C'était là.
Ouais, mais frérot, j'ai remarqué ça directement. J'ai dit, ouais, tu sais, en plus, je suis en train de réfléchir, je me suis dit, mais attends, alors je l'avais. Est-ce que je peux remonter pour le laisser dans l'hôtel?
He almost left his wallet. Good thing I was there.